Peace and blessings to all my kings and queens. So, we're going to be discussing a few things. Basically, this channel is going to be kind of open discussion, open topic from various things, from, religion to science to, political affiliation, from, theories, from human trafficking to pedophiles to secret societies, the cabal, Illuminati, deep state, talking about the end times, the Bible prophecies with the Antichrist and the mark of the beast. I'm also going to be on here too at times doing demonstrations on boxing. I'm a boxer, so I'm going to be discussing about boxing and showing different techniques. Also on survival prep. I've been into survival prep for a while now. As far as just the interest, but as most of us since the beginning of 2020, since the pandemic, a lot of us has been taking initiative to actually learn these things because it seems like it's essential, especially with the state of the world today, which I want to be talking about too, as far as with the so-called agendas and the riots and the protests and the police brutality and Black Lives Matter and this new form group NFAC, NFAC, that stands for the Not Fucking Around Coalition. The right wings and the left wings. So yeah, it's kind of just like we're just going to be discussing about everything. I'm not going to be doing all that all at once. I might break some down sometimes, doing a little bit at once, but for the most part, I'll do it in segments. So I'll do a video here talking about boxing, then a video there talking about politics, a video there talking about camping and survival prep, things of that nature. Catch and cook, I'm into that too. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot. But today, I kind of want to talk about NFAC, with the head of NFAC, the who he called himself there. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's the original or the official Grandmaster Jay. And they just had a formation this past 4th of July 2020 out in Stone Mountain, Georgia, which is the rebirth place of the KKK. Also, there was their brother group, their branch. It was another branch that had a formation in Phoenix as well. That one didn't get as big as play as the one in Stone Mountain, Georgia, but that. So I've been seeing a lot of people commenting, and I've been reading a lot of comments into these videos. People posting, edited videos of the formation they had. I'm starting to see a bunch of white people as well as black people making like negative videos about them. And the crazy thing about it is, it's some of these people who making videos, I'm actually subscribed to them, and I'm actually big fans, and it's kind of surprised that they're talking about NFAC, like off country, off grid, whatever. I forget the name of the channel. I'll probably leave it in the description box below. But he's talking about them, and I normally kind of like his channel. It's crazy to me that just a month ago it was a bunch of whites that stormed the gun. I actually made a Facebook post about it, like, wow, had that been a bunch of white group, they stormed the state capitol with a bunch of guns, automatic weapons and rifles and stuff. And I had made a Facebook post after I seen it. I'm like, nah, let that been black people, we would have got a whole bunch of shit about it. Police would have been there, probably would have been a shootout, something like that. Now, You fast forward like a month and a half later, so now you get that. And it wasn't no shootout, nothing, but it's all the ridicule. People who are talking negative about Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC. Like, y'all don't understand that they're doing that for our rights. Like, people, like, I seen people talking about, yeah, why they doing all this stuff? All that stuff was in the past. We're not doing stuff right now. That they're not forming because of what happened in the past. We're doing this stuff that's happening right now. There's people getting murdered right now. Unarmed black men and women and children getting murdered right now. Coincidentally, people getting found hanging from trees. Cops storming in females' house, shooting them. George Floyd incident, which I kind of think that was a conspiracy too. But you know, that incident, Ahmaud Arbery. The list goes on. Trayvon Martin a couple years ago. Rashid Brooks. It just happened out there in Atlanta, Georgia. Or Brunswick, Georgia. So it's a lot of stuff that's happening right here, right now. There's no past stuff. And to be honest with you, it's actually getting kind of worse. Like the stress that I'm seeing from people and the level of racism and the divide, it's crazy. And it's kind of hard to explain the form in words, especially right now as I'm making this video, because I didn't write no notes down, I didn't take anything down, I'm just going off the top of the dome. I haven't made videos in a while. You know, in the future I'll be more prepared, but I was just watching videos and I just had to make a video myself right now. So everything right now is just from emotion on the top of the dome. But it's sensible emotion. It's not just, you know, just out there. But there's so much tension right now. And all this stuff is what I believe is a big distraction from the bigger picture. There's so much shit going on with the governments and, you know, all the politicians and all the royalty and the celebrities and people in high power as far as corporations and organizations. They corrupt people. They're eating children, drinking their blood for the adrenochrome. The cabal. It's all that stuff is connected. People don't know this. Excuse me. But all that stuff is connected. Everything that's happening around the world, this is not just by chance, or it's just not randomly. Everything is happening. It's an orchestrated plan. I'm not sure if any of you ever read like Sun Tzu or read Genghis Khan, but a lot of tyrants, dictators throughout history, a lot of conquerors, when they conquered, they used orchestrated chaos. And that's all this is. Everything that's happening right now in the state of the world, the pandemic and everything, the systemic racism, the riots, the protests, the police, and then the army coming in and using tear gas, and it's just tension. It's just all orchestrated chaos for a grand plan, an agenda. People don't realize that, but they had an event last year called Event 201, where the Bill Gates Foundation and the World Health Organization held an event at the Johns Hopkins University with a couple of other political figures and world leaders about a potential pandemic that can occur around the world and have, you know, mass effects. And what you know, the virus that they used on the simulation, because it was a simulation that they saw. The virus they used for this simulation was a coronavirus. And this event 201 happened late October, early November of 2019. And when you know, a few weeks later, the first case of the coronavirus came out, and everything that they said in the simulation is happening now. Like, what a coinky dink. So it's a bigger plan, you know, to enforce these vaccines, to enforce a communist country, to be more like China, to